Hello everybody and welcome to this unplanned live. Welcome to my, pre-order unboxing. Yay! So as a demonstrator, I should introduce myself actually. My name is Tatiana. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia and I create and blog under Tatiana Creative. And as a demonstrator, I get to order products from the upcoming catalogue. Let me just grab that. Where is it? Come on. Where are you? There you are. Nope. Well, anyway, I get to order from the upcoming catalogue, which is this one. This is the January to April mini catalogue from Stampin' Up, and I got to order from it on the 1st of December. And I placed my order at 1:40 in the morning, just because I was up for the soccer game that started at 2. So I thought, you know, why not? 2 birds with one stone. And my products have arrived and I'm super duper excited because there's also Sale-A-Bration, so I get to pre-earn the Sale-A-Bration items as well. And there's lots of fun, amazing goodies. I can't show you the inside of the catalogue until the 5th of January, but I can show you and can stamp with some of my brand new products. So let's take a look. I am so excited to share these with you. So let's just flip to the table. There we go. And take a look at what I bought. Let's start with this one. When I saw this in the catalogue, I knew I'm going to have so much fun with this. In fact, I am having a team creativity day, and this is one of the products that I'll be focusing on. It's called Share a Milkshake, and it is a bundle with some coordinating dies. I love anything that has sweet things associated with it. I don't know what it, well actually I do know. I have such a sweet tooth. I love to bake and I love ice cream, and milkshakes are pretty good too. So this was exciting. So you can stamp the milkshake like the glass, and then you can do the detail in another color, and the same with the bowl. And then there's the ice cream, and there's cream or ice cream on top. There's a straw, love hearts, some great sayings, some fantastic die coordination. So let's see, you can cut out, so you can cut out like a little choc top, you know, like chocolate on top of your ice cream. There's the ice cream, well that's probably the ice cream, and that's the milkshake. There's the bowl, the glass, the spoon, the cherry on top. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. That's a shame that that's not on the cherry on top, but the pretty please isn't there, but that would be a fun saying to do. You can die cut. And then I love this one. You can die cut out a waffle cone, you know, the cones for ice creams, and I think ice cream tastes better in a waffle cone. So I am super duper excited, and this is a photopolymer stamp set, so it's going to be easy to line up that double stamping when, oh, it's called 2-step stamping, sorry, my apologies. Okay, next I ordered 2 bundles, and the second bundle is the Easter Bunny bundle, which comes with the Easter Bunny punch. I am super duper excited about this one, and in fact my next retreat will be focusing on the Easter Bunny stamp set. I thought, because it's in February and Easter's in April, I thought it would be a perfect timing to prep for some Easter treats and cards and projects. So the bunny punch cuts out this one, but all the bunnies are just absolutely adorable in this stamp set. And I love this sentiment here. You're a friend like no other. So it's not just Easter themed. There's the high, the carrots, some flowers. You can put the flowers on top of the bunny and create like a little wreath on its head. Or there's a sample in the catalogue with the butterfly touching the bunny's nose. So it would be this bunny, since that's the right. And that just looks so cute, and can't wait to play around that. And then in the catalogue also there's a sample with just cutting out the bunnies in coloured paper. So that's also like a fun thing to do. So that's my second bundle. And then what else did I buy? I purchased these pastel adhesive backed sequins because I thought they looked fabulous. I love sequins. Hate fiddling with glue to get them stuck down, so I love that these are adhesive backed. And they come in 2 different sizes. I love that you get a whole sheet of each size. How fantastic is that? And I'm just going to bring them up on the catalogue on the side here where you can't see to confirm the colours, because I can't remember off the top of my head. Pastel backed there on page 9. And these are in gold, petal pink and balmy blue. So fantastic colour combination there, and I thought that is fabulous for Easter too. They are them. Oh, what else, what else, what else? I will leave Sale-A-Brations for last, but I am super duper excited about this next one. We now have mini blending brushes. I have opened these, but I chucked them back into the packet. So excited! So here they are. They come in a pack of 3 again. Actually, they're called small blending brushes, not mini. Sorry, my apologies. Maybe there'll be one day some smaller ones that are mini. So they're very similar to the big ones, which if I just grab one, you'll see. So they're slightly shorter than the big ones or the regular sized ones. And the head is probably half the size, really. Like if you think about that, you could probably fit 2 there. So a bit less than half the size, really, because you could fit 2 across there and still have space. So that is the mini blending brush. I've put this one next to another one. So that will be good for smaller detail. And I'm super excited. Actually, I'm super excited about all of the stuff, but let me just fix something up here. We now have blending brush storage. How cool is this? So you can fit 9 blending brushes. It's hard from a top up angle, and these are going to fall. It's not designed to be leaning over, so I'm just going to pull these up. It's designed to stand still, which they work beautifully in that respect. So it's got the flat base, some height, and then this is on an angle. So I would say you can still put the big brushes on the front and they are very secure, but I would say the little brushes fit better than the front. Not that it really matters. And I love the design. This little gap here has got a larger bit in the front and then a smaller bit, so it kind of locks the brush in. And you can't really lift it up until you push it back, and so it's almost like it's locking them. And on the base plate, how do I show this off? Upside down, there's a gap so that when you put your blending brush in, it locks into a spot underneath. Now, as the same as the Stampin' Storage, you need to add the little rubber feet. Now, this does not fit, which I'll just grab mine that's sitting here. Excuse the dust in it. So this is the topper storage, the one with the tray. So it does not fit inside there. It's just shy of fitting in there, which is a little bit of a shame, I've got to say, because that would have looked really nice sitting in there. But it does actually fit nicely. I've just grabbed this off the top of my Stampin' Storage behind me. So that's the topper, the flat topper. It does sit beautifully, and because it's got the rubber feet underneath, you can actually have it sitting right there, or you can have it sitting right on your desk. So obviously you can't layer anything on top, but you could. Hold on. There's something interesting. If you wanted to keep your, so I've got this, this is the open storage. If you wanted to keep your brushes kind of boxed in that kind of look, you could put that inside that and then place your brushes there. So you've got a bit of a enclosed look. It's not designed to do that, but it does fit. So if you wanted to, you absolutely could. Let me just put I keep my punches in that. So yeah, something we have all been waiting for sure. So that is super duper exciting. And as you can see, I already played around with some, well, not with the brushes, but with the storage. So there. And that actually, if you pick it up quite smoothly, so you can transport them. So they're less locking in the back because they're higher up, but they still sit beautifully. Oh, where's the topper? Can't put it down without the topper. Okay, and because I ordered all of that, I was able to pick 2 Sale-A-Bration items, 2 $90 Sale-A-Bration items, or I could have picked one $180 Sale-A-Bration item, but I picked two $90. I liked it when they called them level 1 and level 2, so let's just keep that language. So level 1, there's a number of choices, and this is one of them. It is called the Adorable Owls, which they are. They're so cute. My friend, it's your day. Hoot hoot, you're so cute. What a hoot. There's a little party owl, a little flying owl. That would look really good. Oh, I did quite some time ago, that little like bubbly bombing thing. I did it with the penguins. No, the puffins. Anyway, that would be really cute with that. And look, this one looks like a little bookworm, doesn't he? He could just have like a little book, or she has those big eyes like the kids' toys, the stuffed plush animals. Anyway, I know I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. And then I perhaps picked an unusual Sale-A-Bration item. I know that a lot of people have gone, what's with the carrots in the Sale-A-Bration? And normally I have to say, I am with you. The vegetable kind of themed stamp sets have always confused me. But this one I just absolutely fell in love with. I know it's unusual, but don't forget, people, that I was thinking that the Easter Bunny, which I have decided, will be part of my retreat focus. And I thought that the carrots could go really well with the Easter Bunny. All these little bunnies, because carrots and bunnies are such a great combination. So and I love the sentiment, everything's coming up carrots. That's such a great sentiment. Oh, hold on, there is one more thing I got as well, and then we'll do some stamping. So I'm going to stamp with the carrots because I think they need a little bit of coaxing to show you how good they are. And the final thing I got, let me get the name right, the Vellum Specialty Designer Series paper. And there's 6 sheets in here in 3 different designs. They're all vellum based, but they are textured vellum or pre-printed. You can see it really well on my hand there. So this one has got a leaf texture to it. And then there is dots. This will be fantastic behind lots of different projects. I love a bit of vellum, and this is nice and subtle still. So vellum, what I love about vellum in general is a bit of the subtlety, and this one brings that subtlety to the next level, but with that pattern it's just going to really add more detail and something to your projects. More detail and more elegance, or I don't know what the right wording is, but I am excited for them. So let's create a carrot card because we can, and because I think the carrots are adorable. Now they are a 2-step stamp, which really appeals to me. So you can see here, you can stamp this bit over this bit. This one has no second stamp, but the leaf does. There's just lots of fun details. So I'm going to start with stamping some carrots. And I want this one. And I'm being inspired, I will admit. I've been thinking like what to do, and I've got lots of ideas with the carrots. So, but I'm being semi-inspired by the Catalogue sample, which I can't show you right now, but there are heaps of great samples. Let's mount these. I think that one will be perfect for that. And then this one. And the carrot tops. Yeah. That one. Let's go with this one. Okay, and some basic white to get started. I will fussy cut this so it doesn't really matter what size my cardstock is. And I think pumpkin pie is probably the natural choice. Ooh, not looking so great. Where's the clear? Another block. Which I haven't used in a while. And let's see. I'm just testing. Do I want stamped off carrots or do I want to find... Well, I know that stamping off, lining this up would be very cute. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Let's see if two unstamped off, two regular strength ink. So that's more subtle right there. We could also use Mango Melody for the carrot and then stick with the detailing in pumpkin pie. Just giving my stamp a clean before I go into Mango Melody. This is Mango Melody, which is looking very similar. But I have recently re-inked that, so let's try it. Some ink pushed off. Ooh, I like that. And then if we add pumpkin pie. Yeah, that is my favorite combo, that one in the middle there. Let's just try it up here because that's now dried and it's looking quite good too. They're both good. I like that better. I like the two different oranges versus the same orange on top of each other. So I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to now stamp 3 carrots. I'm going to overlap them a little bit to create like a bunch of carrots as if you've just picked them from your garden. Do you want to have a veggie patch one day? And carrots will definitely be on the list. So adding the carrot detail there. Just going to close up the ink pads. And now I want to add the carrot tops. I hope I've left enough. Ooh, haven't left quite enough room for the carrot tops. Just. We'll get away with it. Now, I need 2 shades of green. Definitely use shaded spruce for that one. And let's go with Pear Pizzazz. Hi Joan, how's it going? I've got my pre-order. Let's use stamped off. Yeah. Actually, maybe if I push this ink, I re-inked all my ink pads for retreat and some of the colours I just don't use that often. So let's go, yes. And so I'm going to do 2 kind of leaves on each one. Could actually do possibly 3. I stamp that one off. That there, yeah, I like that. Oh, I need to do that on the other side. That is looking good. And you know how carrots have that like parsley look as well. So I'm going to add on top using shaded spruce some. I could stamp these off too. 3 to each one. Kind of concentrating as I stamp. There. So there are my carrots. And we're going to quickly fussy cut these out. So there are my yummy carrots. How good do they look? Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to use Mango Melody. Let's see. I'm going to cut a Mango Melody card base. Come on. There you go. So I like to score once, which would be this way at 14.85. And then cut once, score once, cut once, and then you get 2 card bases, which I don't need both. But there is that. Put the trimmer to the side for now. And you can see this stamp, it's got like the carrot ridges. I thought, oops, the thing is there. It would be fun to stamp some carrot ridges onto my card base. So I'm just going to fold and burnish that fold so it sits nice and flat. And then using the pumpkin pie, because this was a Mango Melody cardstock, creating like a carrot look, and you can stamp off onto the edge as well. But if you're going to stamp on the edge, don't forget, if you stamped off, you need to re-ink stamp and then get that stamp off, otherwise you'll get the edge crease. Did that make sense? I didn't need to stamp off then, but that's all right. So if I was to stamp this again, you can see, probably not from that distance, but the edge where it didn't stamp off is dark. And I don't need to fill in the middle particularly because I am going to add some basic white. So the main thing is the edges. I think I need some there. So yeah, perfect. Now some basic white. And I think I'm going to cut this smaller than what I normally do. So let me grab. That is my normal card base. That's my card insert. So actually we haven't done the envelope or the inside. So let's do that. Still got all the inks dirty. Well, not dirty, but out. Okay, I'm going to put a carrot on the inside and a carrot on the envelope front. That was Mango Melody. And then in the pumpkin pie, I'm going to add that fun detail, which is a darker orange. And then add the greenery on top, as I did. I always forget, I should try to remember to do this while I've got all the, while I'm doing the other one, while I'm doing the card front, because that would be a lot smarter. Do that, and then for this one I'm going to have to stamp off, stamp off, stamp, just because otherwise you'll get that line from the edge of the envelope. And I don't think there's any point using this one. No, there's no point using that one on the envelope, but we can add some of these. There. On the inside, that looks nice and bushy. that's the internal, but I'm just trying to see how much. I kind of want it to be about that big, so 7.5. So that's 3 centimeters smaller than the usual size. So this is how I work out my card fronts. I know that the card front, the card, like a quarter of an A4 sheet is 10.5 centimeters by 14.85. I like that 0.5 because that's what it is, because the full sheet is 29.7. Just a little bit of a maths lesson there. And so I said 3 centimeters smaller. So 1, 2, 3, 11.85 by 7.5 will be my card front. And that looks perfect. So you can still see the carroty, bordery, edgy thing. And I won't be stamping on that, so we can put our dimensionals straight onto it. Oh, there was a mini, is it black? That could work, but I'm only getting edge pieces. That's right, let's use the edge pieces. They need to be used at some point. So I'm really lazy about cutting when it comes to using these edge pieces, so I just break them. And they work just as fine. And then these corner bits are fantastic for the corners. So you see, I just pick it up and break it. And now remove the backing. And because I'm not confident in lining this up perfectly, I'm going to add some multi-purpose liquid glue. This is a trick I've shared multiple times now, but by adding that I get the wiggle room of the glue, but I get the height of the dimensionals and gives me that time to line it all up. Fantastic, I'm really pleased with that. And so then our carrots will go, I think, as so on top. And of course we'll need a sentiment and I think some bling, because, you know. I'm just going to add the insert inside. And should we put a bunny? There's a few people watching. Let me know, do you think we should put a bunny? Or should we just leave it as carrots? Well, I picked sentiment. Comment, what do you think? Oh, thanks a bunch. I like that. I think that's what, yeah, that's what the card in the catalogue does. But this mine's different. We could put a bunch inside. Thanks. A bunch, or let's see. No, not a postage stamp. Actually, that might be fun. This one. Though I think that's too big. What do we think? But we could fit thanks a bunch. Just looking at some, this is also from the catalogue, the new upcoming catalogue. It's the Something Fancy dies. Looking through dies. The other one that's coming up, well, not coming up, the other one I'm thinking, let's go with this one. It's smaller and it could fit better. So that goes there. Maybe in green. Let's go with the pale. That'll be good. So this is shaded, not shaded spruce. It's about to stamp in shaded spruce. That's why I started saying that. This is soft seafoam, and I'm going to put, thanks, a bunch. There it is. I will mount these separately. Them together. I wanted a bit more control over where I'm stamping them, so thanks. A bunch. There. Close the ink pad. And now you can kind of line it up nicer and evener, more straight. Once you've stamped. So you could also die cut out and then stamp. Or, hold on, changed my mind. Going to use this punch because I don't use it enough. And it's that little bit smaller. And this is the Label Me Fancy Punch. Yeah. Thanks a bunch. Definitely need some twine behind that. Oops, wrong drawer. Let's see, what color twine would... Twine or... Ooh, I know. This is the Party metallic ribbon, and I've got that much left, and I think that'll be the perfect amount to create a faux bow on the back. So I'm just finding the middle and holding it in the middle, grabbing some Terran tape, placing that across the back. What a mess on my desk. That'll go there. And yep, so I want the ribbon to be on the same angle as the carrots. Sticking down, can you see? Carrots are going on this diagonal, and so I've got the ribbon going on that diagonal as well. And now I just kind of create a loop and stick it down. Create another loop and stick it down, and you can play around with it until you're happy. And then I'll grab two dimensionals, or 2 bits of dimensionals, place it on the other ends on either side. That ribbon, and stick down the carrots. Now I think the iridescent rhinestones would be amazing, but I have used them all up and I forgot to order more. I will trim that. Oh, I know, since we used the parakeet party, let's use the parakeet party. So these are the matte decorative dots in the 2022 to 2024 in colours, and I think the parakeet party ones would look fabulous. this little one. And I'm going over 1, 2. Left the adhesive back on the sheet. Ah! Does this happen to you? This is where using the take a pick tool would be better. Gotcha. There. Some bling. It's just a few little dots. Would have been fun if they're shiny, but that's okay. Thanks a bunch. What do we think? Are we still not convinced with the carrots? I love it. I find that funny and it makes me smile. And what else do we want our cards to do but to smile? Oh, that would have been fun as a easel card. If I hadn't stuck down the white yet, we could have stuck it down as an easel card, and then the bunch and the thanks the bunch would stick up. Ah, I gotta do that now. Guess what I'm doing next? Anyhow, thank you so much for joining me. Let me flip. Oops, I'll just move the camera forward a bit. So there's my carrot bunch, thanks a bunch card. I am really thrilled with that. A little bunny on top would be also very cute, but I'll leave that for another time because those bunnies do need to be coloured in. So let's keep it simple with some stamping. So Sale-A-Bration starts on the 5th of January 2023, but you can pre-earn the stuff by joining my amazing community of stampers. We are the Stamping Adventurers because I'm Tatiana Creative Stamping Adventure. So we are the adventurers and we're going through this stamping journey together. And I would love you to join us. You can join for $169 and get $235 worth of products, and you can pick from the new catalogue in that $235. So I'll be able to help you pick and learn what's there available for your choice. I can't wait to welcome you into our community. We do monthly team chats, monthly craft nights, and we have a fun craft day coming up with another team, and I am so excited about that one. So that'll be an all-day craft event, so you can join too. And I will see you my regular live for Creativity Times as Little Miss Picks this week on Thursday the 15th of December 2022. Bye for now.